Hello, and welcome back to All The Mons. Today we're probably going to keep it short and sweet. We're going to do a bit of battling, and we're going to set up just a very basic, Hephaestus Forge setup. We're just going to get the very basic setup for that, because, yeah, I'm tired. I've been out all day. I'm just feeling a bit sleepy, so, yeah. At forbidden, and I think it's geez, which one is it? We can look at the picture in the quest book. That should tell us everything we need to know. Maybe if we go into its proper page. I remember how to do it, I just need to make sure I got the right block type. Yeah, here it is. It's polished black stone. It's these ones that I always forget. I gotta remember it's the one with the square in it. And then the weird, like, diamond shape. So it's 9 of those, 4 of those. Alright. So I think it's 9 of these guys. It's gonna take Diorum. Let's just throw together like 3 Diorum. Yeah, that should be plenty of Diorum. It's gonna take chisel polished. Brain's not working. We'll do a couple stackages of those. Chisel polished dark stone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's the amount of those that we're going to need to start. I can't remember what pieces we need for the pillars. It's just an arse load of this. That should be plenty. And then the diamond pattern one. I think that's actually this one. Take... Huh. I didn't actually know we had some of that in storage. I'm pretty sure that's the right one. And then of course we're gonna need our pedestals. That's gonna take a polished 16 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, I'm making the right thing. I'm making the right thing, it's fine. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn it. Can we get another one of you? We can totally do that. Okay, that's the pedestals. The one thing I can't remember here now is the crystals. Arcane crystal is polished dark stone and 2 arcane crystal block. That's it. It's actually easy. Yeah, polished dark stone and arcane crystal. We actually don't have enough arcane crystal. We also need a forge hammer, right? It's not Hephaestus Forge, it's Forbidden and Arcanus, but you make the Hephaestus Forge using this mod. Yeah, we want obelisks. We're going to need hammer. There it is. We'll do this one because more uses. Got elementarium. We don't want that. We want Mundi Biter dust. We're going to want We're just getting quest after quest. Smithing table. So we're not gonna like really get stuck into crafting much with this. I just want it set up so it can start charging. But we need arcane crystal. So we'll go into the hole in the ground. This is actually like working pretty well now. I've just like set it up so that the essence is here. It feeds into a crafter that turns it into uranium, which feeds into there automatically. So it's just pretty much fully automated, and this is actually linked to our setup up there, so it's completely fine. Same for fluorite and sulfur. Our essences are just going straight into this. And then, as you can see, our polonium is auto crafting up. That's what we want. Focus. Back to arcane crystal harvestation. What's that one look like again? It's kind of. I guess we should also be keeping our eyes open for Eternal Stella, right? Yeah. Arcane crystal isn't hard to find. We found it plenty of times. Maybe I should gather this stuff too. Uranite. I don't actually know if we'll need it. No, we will. Just not yet. Just not yet. Runic. So that gives us runes. Dimensional shards. Come on. I know this stuff's down here. I know we've run into it before. But where? There it is. Yes, it's the one that looks like orbs. Like little orbies. I'll move you to the front. We need another 27. 39. We have more than enough now. Wow. It's tempting to get a little bit extra on top of that now. You know, if that was so easy. We could check these too. Yeah, I don't got any use for any of that. Cobweb, you never know. Those might be good. No. Any more? Arcane crystal. There we are. Ah, whatever, we'll head home with this. Arcane crystal blocks. You know what, that's an acceptable amount in my opinion. That is an acceptable amount. Now, to make our altar, I think this is a decent location. So much for making a garden out here. Let's pull up the picture so I can make sure I'm laying it all out correctly. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I believe no, I definitely screwed that up. Yeah. It's like so. Around this centerpiece, you want your 4 chiseled arcane polished darkstone. Pretty sure that's the right one. Then you want, I guess you could do these kind of like circles. Well, it's not really a circle, it's more of a blocky square. Can I use this? It breaks things way too quick. But yeah, like that. And in the middles of those, you'll do gilded, chiseled, polished darkstone. There. Now, I gotta remember which one gets the other ones. Do. Okay. So this corner pieces are gonna be just plain. And then these corner pieces will be the fancy ones. And then you just kind of outline them like that. And I believe this is the correct layout for the altar. We'll find out when we attempt to dust our smithing table. Hey, perfect. Honestly, that went smoother than it normally does. Now let's set up, I think it's this, a arcane polished darkstone with 2 crystals on top. Hit it with a dust. That turns into a arcane crystal obelisk. This provides your altar with Oriel. I recommend making like 4 of them. We can afford 3. So we'll do 3. And this is the main reason I wanted to do this right now, is just to like let this thing charge. That way I can start upgrading it over time. Souls. Need a little soul sucker. Blood and XP. I can't remember how to do XP. Is that just XP bottles? Because we could do XP bottles, I think. Test tube is, I think, one of the ones we want, right? How do I get test tube? What if I just do? There we are. We can only make it empty. Ah, that's where the runes are helpful. Alright. We'll do like 4 of those. And then... we want to get a ghost sucker. Where's the ghost sucker? Soul extractor. Takes a Utrum jar, which takes Edelwood plank. Easy make. There we are. You can suck the souls out of soul sand with that. So if we come across some soul sand, we can do that. Battling time. It's time for us to focus on battles. We'll let that charge up, and if we see some soul sand, we'll do that. And we're gonna keep today pretty short. Okay, so it is Successor Maxima is found in the bamboo jungle, frozen lands, plains, savanna, highlands. Okay. We'll go kind of highland it. We'll highland it. Wait, highlands is Orchid Swamp. Yeah, that's up here. There we be at the highlands now. Hoping we run into this person. It's kind of annoying that our boots are constantly like bone mealing the ground under us. If I stand on these things, it just boop. Yeah. Oh, we're being pointed in a direction. I don't know what kind of trainer we're expecting here, but I think leading Basil is the correct choice. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. A Zoomerl, not what I want to see. Alright, so that's Water Fairy. Best option would be Poison type or Electric type. We could do Electric, yeah. Jolteon's got this. Oh, that still did a ton of damage. The Thunderbolt. They sent out a Superior. I think we switch to Gengar and then Sludge Bomb. Oh, their grass attacks are still doing like tons of damage. Yikes. Altaria. Dragon and flying type. If we had an ice attack, that would be good. Best we can do here is hit it with Dazzling Gleam, a fairy attack. Oh, they're Mega Evolving. What's that do? No, like seriously, what's that? Dragon Fairy. So our fairy attack's gonna do dirt for damage. Okay, half the health isn't dirt. But it's, you know... yeah. Her. I think we go Jolteon and then hit him with the... No. No. Damn, this is not a good spot to be in. Guess we could go Basil. And we can just try hit him with like a rock slide to soften him up. And then try to finish them with... Ooh... Flare Blitz? No, I think... Terrestrialize and then Rock Slide. Yeah, that's the move. That'll boost our rock type attack power. So if we hit this Rock Slide... Yes. Empoleon. Send out our bat. It's just gonna eat a hit here. Get knocked out. Oh, it's not even got knocked out. Okay, that's wonderful. Little guy, soften him up for me. Alright. Jolteon can win this. Thunderbolt. It does so much damage. Ninetales. We'll do it again. Damn, that hits so hard. As that choice specs boost the damage so much. Alright. So that should raise our level cap, right? No, it did not. The next one does. And it's Shadow Admin Marlin, who can be found in the Nether. So that's where we're going to go. Oh, after we check that, might have our guy. We gotta constantly check these for our guy. It does not have our guy. Alright. Heal the team. Honestly, Basil, you do work. You do work. I think the first thing we want to make unbreakable is the Soul Extractor. That's a pretty big one. Let's go Nether Fort. And we'll just find some Soul Sand and get sucking. Slurp, slurp, slurp. I think we can still automate this with the create, right? By putting it in a pokey hand. Are there other ways to make these? I don't know if there are. That's fine. This is a good way. How many does it take to do the first upgrade? Okay, for a tier 2, it's gonna take 4 arcane crystal and 4 spawner scrap, 10 souls, and 6,000 blood. That's actually really easy. We already have enough souls for that. The one after that's going to take 50 souls, though. That's a lot of souls. I can do it. Can I suck multiple at a time? No. I thought maybe. It's crazy how quickly you can actually get like the Hephaestus Forge set up. Like, you don't even have to be that far into the game. Like, we could have done this a long time ago. But I just didn't feel like it. I was being lazy. Honestly, seeing as how easy this is, I don't think I'll be so lazy about it next time. It's not hard to set up. Oh, hello. We gotta swat you with our sword. Sorry. What is? Can I just like... put that in the offhand and slap some stuff? Oh, that just insta-filled. Huh. Sorry there. I didn't expect these to fill so quick. Oops. Well, we have like 12,000 blood. And our trainer that we're after is just down here. Ooh, red suit. Crazy. Jeez, Zapdos, that's a legendary. That's a legendary. That's kind of concerning. Okay, we'll hit it with Rock Slide because that's like gonna hurt it a ton. And we flinched it. We can use extreme speed to get the priority and knock it out. Very, very good. Wow, that's honestly a great start for us. Sharpedo. It's probably gonna go for a water attack on us right out the gate. So we can swap in... yeah, we'll swap in Jolteon. This the issue is he's gonna gain speed, right? No, his Mega doesn't have speed boost. But he's gonna hurt a lot. Yeah. We'll hit him with Thunderbolt. I don't know what... oh, jeez, that was so close. I don't know what ability his Mega has. His normal form can have speed boost, though. Crocodile. He's gonna go for a ground attack. We swap to Noibat, who is immune to it. And now he'll probably go for a rock attack. We can swap to Machamp. Oh, he went for Crunch. That did a lot more than I thought it would. And now we'll use Low Sweep. Jeez, this guy's doing way more damage than I thought he'd do. Huh. What we need is Drain Punch on this guy. That'd be really good for him. Alright, well with him being low health, we can go into James here. Use the Snipe Shot, finish him off. Dusclops. I think we're good to just keep going with that. We'll Terra Water and then Snipe Shot again. Terra Water gives us the damage boost on our water attacks. Yeah, that was a crit. That's why it did so much. Damn it. I thought we were just doing crazy damage. I thought we were just that good. Swoobat. Psychic flying. Oh, we just blast him once more. Yeah. I didn't realize our attack was going to do that much. Nice. I know I just keep throwing the money away, but like, we don't need that. We only lost one guy in that battle. Damn. Alright. Warp home. Let's go upgrade our forge. So we're gonna need, what's it? I think it was 4 arcane crystal and 4 scraps. Oh, how do I get spawner scrap? Oops, don't want to exit out of that. I think we just gotta go break some spawners, right? Where are we gonna find those? Probably in the other. We go to the dungeon, which would be here. Because there's so much that I did not explore in this place. And we can just go smash a bunch of spawners. That should be absolutely fine. Did we get some scrap? We did. Alright. For each one we break, we seem to get 1 scrap. Which is kind of shite payout. Let's get a couple extra. I say we go for 8. And now we'll go home. There is an updated version of the mod pack that we will be moving to next time. We're not doing it today. I just didn't feel like updating right now. It's late in the evening. I'm tired, I'm sleepy. I don't feel like doing an update. I'll do it in the morning when I am much more full of energy. Put the souls in the structure. Dump all the blood. No, I didn't, and I don't know what I did. Did I throw them out? It does seem a bit weird, but also... Yeah, I did. That's so dumb of me. But you know what? Completely in character. We need an edelwood plank. It's the part of the recipe that I will forget the most often. That goes into the center point of the Hephaestus Forge. Spawner scraps on all those. Slam it with a hammer. Look at that ritual go. There we go, we've got a level 2 forge. Load it up, it's got all the souls it needs. Now it just needs to charge up the Oriole. Huh, it seems like our reactor exploded and well, I've salvaged what's left of it. That does kind of suck. Not gonna lie. That is kind of disappointing. And everything's irradiated again. We love when everything's irradiated. We absolutely love when everything's irradiated. Oh, that's a pain. That's a pain. I wonder, like, it shouldn't have built up heat. It should have been fine. Huh. Yeah, no, that's... Maybe it needed, like, 2 things for venting coolant? Maybe it wasn't venting, like, used coolant fast enough? I don't know. I don't know what went wrong. Alright, we're at 1,000 Oriole. We'll put the chiseled, polished dark stone in there. We will harvest our crystals. Slurp, slurp, slurp. We'll replace our pedestals and enjoy our radiation, because that's what we all need in our life, is a bit more radiation. Slap our gravel on there. This should upgrade us to the next tier of forge. And then, yeah, we'll do one more battle for the night. Call it there. That's plenty of excitement for one day. Plenty of excitement. Boom. That's at tier 3 forge. Throw those in. Just offload all my blood. What's that tier 4 gonna take? It's only 12,000 blood. 100 souls is kind of annoying, and the Oriole's kind of annoying, but like, Oriole's a passive thing, so I'm not even remotely concerned about that. Not even a little bit. We just slap these down, and when the timer ticks up, it'll be fine. Souls, however, will be a little bit annoying. I'm just gonna place these here for now. Let's go find this next trainer by warping somewhere, preferably very far away. We can go to the Shroom Island. Yeah, we can find him here. We never spend any time here. Yeah. Still unfortunate the radiation is dimming out the sky, but that's fine. Alright, it's you, Rival Wayne. Whose first Pokemon is a Mamoswine. We'll switch to Machamp, hit it with a low sweep. Its weaknesses are, yeah, Fire, Water, Grass, Fighting, Steel. We've got that fighting attack to slap you with. Big damage? Oh, they had a focus sash that allows them to survive a single hit. Damn, they put in work. Yeah, I'm so tired. So tired. 2 cannon. Okay. I think Jolteon can just one-shot. I think that will Volt Switch. Ooh, Gabite. Ground type, they're switching. So we gotta switch. We'll send out our little dragon. And I guess we can try for a Dragon Pulse. No, we're not able to do anything because we haven't evolved. Unfortunate. Yeah, I guess our best option here is either Rick or James. I'll go Rick. Yeah, we'll go Rick. Use that Dazzling Gleam. Yep. I keep leaving guys with 1 HP, and it is not good for us. Let's just hit this guy down for as much as we can. Oh, that's pretty good. Ooh, that's really good. Okay. So yeah, his weaknesses: big weakness to fighting, small weaknesses to water, big weakness to ground. We don't got ground, really. Huh. We do have water. Use U-turn. Swap into Basil. And we'll just slap him with the Rock Slide. And Vaporeon. And we could just switch to Jolteon and hit the Thunderbolt. That'll do massive damage. Might even one-shot. 3 or 4 different Pokemon we left at 1 HP. That's crazy. That's... That is kinda nutty. Gotta restock on our vials. So thank you for your donation. Good old rival. Little Paris giving us a bit of blood. Hello there. Thank you. It's like a blood drive, but I'm driving my sword into my... Well, they're not really enemies. To collect their blood. So, you know, it's kind of like a blood drive. But yeah. I think... with what we've done here today, it's pretty solid. We made some progress. 3 trainers down and a tier 3 Hephaestus Forge. I'd say that's pretty good. So I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please stick around for some more. I'll see you next time, and have a good day. I need some sleep.